Hello. Welcome to my channel. So my name is Monica, as you potentially can see down somewhere. And what we're going to have a chat about today is the January video that I did, like the 2020 habits, and some of the stuff was Jan stuff. So we'll do that. First things first, please give this a bit of a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Let me know what you think obviously about the video, and how did you get on with your January resolutions and everything. So let me know. But without any more of a chit chat, let's get into the video. So one of the things that I said, one of the things that I said that I want to do in January is do a dry January, which you can say I did it. So let me explain. I actually stopped drinking on the 28th of December. So I went on a night out on the 27th, and then on the 28th, that basically, that was done. Didn't drink. But on the 31st of Jan, we had a bit of a thing at work, celebrating the Target and stuff, and had a Corona. It's not that bad. It's one Corona, and it's the 31st of Jan. Actually, it's a bit sad. I was about 8 hours away from it being 1st of Feb, and I've done it. So I kind of cheated a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but it really felt like something I felt like doing at that time. And I didn't know that afterwards I'll be like, ugh, shouldn't have, just wasn't, it's not that it was it's not like it was or wasn't worth it. Like, it's drinking. Is it ever really worth it? Probably no. But I did it. It is what it is. So technically, as in dry January, you can say failed. But overall, I did do it, like, pretty much. I did more than people who completed dry January. So actually, I think I won. Just saying. But that's just, obviously, it's one of those things you say to yourself just to make yourself feel better. But we'll still go with it. What I was actually planning to do afterwards with this whole thing is not to really drink too much in February either, which I'm kind of okay with so far. I have done it, and I just have the situations kind of have come around that I've met up with friends that are just like, just glass of wine situations and stuff, which probably I normally wouldn't have, but things happen, so it's fine. And so I did do that, but I'm still planning to not really drink in February too much. I do have 2 things coming up that I know I'm going to, because they're, one is kind of a sparkling wine tour thing, and the second one is wine tasting, so you kind of can't really taste without drinking. I knew that obviously already, that I'm going to do those things, so I'm going to have that in February, and then I'm just going to maybe like a weekend drink, I don't know. I'll see what happens, how things go, but I'm planning still to kind of keep it less drinking anyway, because it's just money. I actually was so good with money for the month of January without this drinking thing. Like, I spent so little money. It was great. I put some money aside, and it was awesome. And I like that feeling when you're not suddenly like, oh damn, I spent like this much money this week, or like today, or yesterday, last night out, and stuff like that. Just no, it's just good for your health as well. And I did lose a kilo. Yeah, it's not much, but it's still something. I thought before that I drank a bit too much, maybe, for a regular person. Well, maybe not like too much for a regular person, not in England, but there were people around me who drank less, at least as far as I was aware. Maybe they drank at home, I don't know. And I drank beer, which we know is very calorific. 250 calories in a pint, so think twice. But I thought I'll lose a bit more weight, but what I did, however, is I drank more Coke at home, so that's probably kind of evening it out. But I did lose a kilo. So that's great. That's pretty much the no drinking thing. I'm still planning to semi keep it up, not fully cut it out, but semi keep it up in that way. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted. Second thing for January was no buy Jan. And I actually did succeed in this one. There were two things that I bought that weren't a must-have. And one of them was a little gift for someone that didn't cost me too much either, because obviously it was within that, and it was just more like a symbolic thing, so it wasn't anything like, you know, lavish or whatever. And then the other thing was a bulk bought chocolate from Hotel Chocolat, because it was in a really good offer, and it's the nice vegan stuff they do. Not vegan, but it's the chocolate's nice. So I bought that one as well, semi as a gift and everything. So those are the only two things I bought, and didn't spend like nowhere near like a lot of money on that one. So yeah, that's the only two things where I technically cheated on it, but I was like, well, it's kind of, well, whatever, you know. They're nice things that I did. So yeah, that's on that. And didn't buy anything else. Didn't have necessarily a craving even to buy anything. Look at stuff online occasionally, like on Zara or H&M. No, not H&M, that's a lie. Zara. A little bit on ASOS, but not too much. Just a bit of a browse, but nothing really much, and that kind of was enough. I looked at stuff and there were some things that were such good offer. I was thinking, damn, like this coat, 15 quid? For what? How much? 70? And I was like, I don't need it. So I left the page. And that's it. Yeah, I haven't bought much, and I'm also planning to keep up this to some extent. If anything, kind of let myself maybe like a small purchase here and there, but basically no. Nothing like I'm gonna go and buy this kind of thing, you know? I am actually planning not to buy anything else, so probably in March either. I think more of like the springy, summery stuff comes out April, and then I just kind of, it's more footwear that I would need to look at. I wanna buy new Vans, and also the same ones I have, but just new ones, because these ones are a bit worn out now. They're still okay to wear for now. But yeah, but I'll see on that one, because like in the inside, you know, where, let me see, foot is on the inside sole, there's like, I now have like a Clark sole in there, because I was walking and there was actually a hole in there that was hurting the bottom of my foot, where the little cushiony pillow bit is, you know, of your foot. So I just got these Clark soles, put them in, and just carried on walking. Which solved the problem, by the way. No, you know, great. But it's, yeah, for the summer season, I probably will want to buy a new pair. And I want some nice, like, summery, just comfortable shoes, because I have a problem with summer shoes. Birkenstocks are by far the best purchase, and I cannot wait to wear them. But I do want like more of like a nice, also flat summer shoe, and I did buy a pair last year. But they rob like insane, and I have that problem with shoes. It's really, really hard for me to buy any kind of summer shoes, or just, you know, like loafers and things like that, because they just rob like insane, like actually like insane. Need to, hopefully, if I find something, I'll probably buy of that sort, but I don't really need anything else. So yeah, that's kind of on the no buy thing. Everything else, like gym and keeping up with the plans and stuff like that, I've been semi-okay with it. I've been really good and then really bad. When things went well, then obviously they went great. There were weeks when I did 6 days at the gym, and you know, it was awesome. Some classes, some like gym actual workouts and everything, so it was good. And then there was just a bad week, and then I just, you know, just kind of don't even lose your motivation. It's just like you just don't have the energy, like you actually don't have any strength. So I kind of, I was up and down with that one, and I'm hoping to see, still keep trying on that and just, you know, be good. But sometimes also it's just important to like listen to yourself and just go home sometimes and just sit, watch something, relax, feel better about yourself, and then, you know, try again the next day. Sometimes you also just need to be like, you know what, I gotta do it. Like, I'm just gonna go and do it. You need to really know how to know from yourself what your body's telling you is this just me being lazy, or is this me actually needing this day just to chill? So it's really on that one. So that's important to listen to and follow, which I think I've done it partially correctly. I think sometimes I just was like, no, I just made it sound worse in my own mind just to kind of excuse myself a little bit for not going to the gym. But it's all okay. It's a process, and you know, even the most like active, crazy fit people don't go to the gym every day. They have their slip-ups as well. So it is what it is. But I do have a program I'm working on. I've done some things around it, not exactly it. So I just need to get into that schedule because it's a bit different than what I was thinking of doing before. So I just need to kind of find again my days and everything and go with that. Other thing as a follow-up catch-up thingy is on reading. So I haven't bought any books, which is good. And yeah, I have read 2 books. One was Power, and the other one, I finished what I had started before as well, The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And was that it? I feel like maybe I finished something else, but maybe not. I did start another one though. But yeah, so I finished Power. I am considering doing like a review video, so I won't say much on this. Apart from that, I thought it's gonna be better. Oh, cushion over there, just, you know, I was sitting there before. Thought it's gonna be better. That's kind of all I'm gonna say for now in short. Shonda Rhimes' book, however, Year of Yes, read it. It's just not even if you like her shows and everything, although it's just interesting obviously learning about someone who's written shows like How to Get Away with Murder or Scandal or Grey's Anatomy, you know, because that's her. It's really just good to read, you know what she's done. It's quite cool to read how in some ways, but it's not, she doesn't go like, oh, you know, started this, then that was my first thing, whatever. There are mentions of obviously how her career came to be what it is. But it's more about how, actually, I should do a video on this book as well. Briefly, basically, it's A Year of Yes. It's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah? Have you seen Yes Man with Jim Carrey? That's pretty much it. I think less extreme, because I think Yes Man was a bit extreme in some points. Less deathly possibilities. There are some really good lines out of it, some really inspirational ones, and just like some that make you just think, like stop for a second and think about life and how you are. One of the things that I really liked in the book was she basically went to this kind of, I think it was an award show or something, where it was for women. Women in something. I'm not the best storyteller, as you can tell, when it comes to retelling what I've read, as in like with the greater detail, finer detail and stuff, but the point of it, you'll get. She went there and everything, and then there's a woman on stage that's basically, you know, when you call it nominations, everyone's like, and like, you know, everyone's kind of looking at you and everything. And with her, she realized afterwards there are 3 types of women in the room. And some of them will be when, you know, it's being said, oh my God, she's done this, she's done that, like she's so successful, da 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 da. Women will be like, oh, me, it's nothing, stop it, like it was everyone else, like da 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 da. Another ones will be just sitting there like, oh my God, don't look at me, like I don't want this attention, whatever. And third type, that I don't remember. But then she said, very interestingly, this is not like this feminist bullshit, this is not what I'm going for, by the way, just to kind of clarify. But there was this really, really cool thing. She said that men would never be like that. Like, this is no diss to men. This is actually like, we should be a bit more like men in these kind of situations. They would be like, that was me. Yeah, I did that. You know, things like that. Not obviously everyone. There are people just don't like attention. But as an idea, men would be more like, yeah, give it to me. Come on, I deserve all of these awards. Women are more like, oh, me, not me, shy, no. And, you know, that was a really, really cool takeaway. When it comes to jobs as well, or anything like your career, in whatever field your career is, we don't take stuff that we deserve. We just kind of are like, oh, fine, like I didn't get it or whatever, and just sit there and wait for someone to come to us and be like, we think you deserve that. Obviously, there are different aspects to everything. I've experienced different things as well. When even you try and take something, you know, they just don't give it to you, or you ask it in, you know, and you say, no, well, I deserve it, and then you're the bitch. And like, there's very many scenarios of that kind of, you know, the actual process of it. But as an idea itself, as a point, that is very true. Look for a job. Do you read through jobs and you think, oh, I'm so overqualified for this job, but you know what, I could do it? Or do you think, I don't know if I can do that point or that point, like, I think I'm going a bit above, like over my head here a little bit. Is that the same? Whereas men will be, I'm so good for this job, like I will smash this job, like you will be lucky to have me. There will be no one better than me. It's kind of where Joey does in Friends. There's no one better, there's no one greater. Overall, basically, point is, it's a really, really cool book in that sense. Like, it's not just about men, women. There is a mention, obviously, of some things because she's a woman and she realizes that how she is a bit even embarrassed of her success, whereas a man wouldn't be. And it's no diss at all to men. This is actually something, at least not on my part it isn't, and I don't think it was meant that way at all. It's something that we women need to do this as well. Like, we need to take one out of their book. So yeah. Oh, there is one more thing actually, kind of like mindfulness moments. I haven't had that many of those. I have had my moments when, you know, I sit and like I kind of just think, but it's been because my brain just isn't shutting off, like it's just forcing me to go through like what this and that and whatever and blah blah blah. And I go to therapy, so obviously I've had my 50-minute session, like then, you know, you have this like mindfulness kind of thing, I guess at that point you could call it, but I haven't done any, like I've done like the sleep meditation stuff, but I haven't had the energy, like with just my mind just hasn't been ready for like full on just kind of meditate. Done yoga though, pretty much every week apart from today, because the storm's out, like actually like the storm, what's it called? Sierra? Basically Sierra's in town. And I went out earlier, I got soaked and it was windy, and I thought I don't want to do this again. Because you don't want to get to yoga be wet. Like, let's be honest, you don't. And you can't take an umbrella in this weather. And an umbrella isn't a ball. You know what I mean? Like a hamster ball, you're protected fully. You're like head to toes. So yeah, that's happening today. And then I also realized I actually forgot to book in the class. Because I wanted to make sure that I've canceled it, and then I was like, I never booked in, so I couldn't have even gone really anyway. So obviously I've taken off the makeup and the earrings and all that, so I'm basically chilling now, right? And I'm going through dead leaf. I'm going through the editing process and stuff, and then I realized I actually forgot to say some parts about this month. You know, the leaves. About this month of January, what I think, and I think this month was shit. It wasn't all bad, but when I look back at it, I just think it was more bad than it was good for the world in general, in all honesty. Like everything that's been going on this January, and everyone that I've actually, like not everyone, a lot of people that I've spoken with about January, right? Everyone started this year, 2020, they were gonna kick like basically life's ass, like anyone's ass, like asses were gonna be kicked, right? And like it was supposed to be this year of this decade, this month was the start of something truly new, just brand new attitude, brand new life, brand new me's. But I mean everyone, not even like in a bad way, oh new year new me, not in that way, but like, you know what, like the me's the me's that we were all like waiting to be and wanting to be, and we thought, you know what better time to start it than 2020? And you know what 2020 has done so far? Up in the like, what the hell? Wrong again, as I said, it wasn't all bad. It hasn't been all bad. Lessons have been learned, situations have happened, wisdom has been read and taken in, and all this stuff. Good food has been eaten, and a kilo has been lost, and whatnot. Money had been saved, like, closets were cleaned, and whatever. Good stuff happened. But looking back, I feel like more bad happened than more good happened this year so far. So February, please, I beg you, be better. Give us more. Just be better. Give people more happiness. Happiness cannot be given. Happiness has to be taken. Worked on. Taken. You know what I mean. No one can give you happiness. You have to give yourself your happiness, okay? But I'm preaching today. I'm just feeling like... Point is, I really, really hope that February is a kinder month to all of us. Within very many different aspects of life. Just the world really just deserves better. This year has really tested everyone, like with the disasters that have been going on around the world, smaller and bigger, more global, less global, people passing and all that. And again, obviously good things have happened. I bet a lot of people have also been born, but it's obviously so much more bad happened. I think I'm really shaking this, aren't I? So much bad stuff happened that I think I'm tired of it already. Let's start with good times. So I really hope that February is way kinder to all of us, and we all really have a blast and just enjoy life, because life is short. So let's have fun, let's live it up, and let's do great in February. Thanks a lot for watching the video today, and let me know how you got on with your January stuff, and like all the things that you decided you're gonna do and not gonna do, and how did you get on? Were you semi-successful like I was? Or were you, passing with flying colors, or did you just fail on the first week? And it's fine. It's fine to fail, as long as you can admit you did it and you can pick it up again and do it better the next time. Life Lessons with Monica. Let me know what you thought of the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that jazz. Yeah, thank you. See you later. Bye.